He is a magnificent chap. You may have seen him around town busking, or just around town, because that's where he spends a lot of time, wandering the streets. Spleeny Dodson, ladies and gentlemen.
That doesn't make it sound even slightly creepy, does it? So he's just to be found in town, wandering the streets. Okay, so to add to the creepiness, I'm going to talk about children's stories. You've probably grown up, you're millennials, aren't you, with quite safe and sensible and well-balanced and emotionally rational sort of children's stories, ish. Like Pixar and the more recent Disney and stuff. Whereas my generation, we did have Mr. Men and stuff, but like this stuff was still around. Does anybody recognise that picture? You can see it under the weird lighting. It's Shock-Headed Peter. Yeah, I know. And that just means that he had kind of tangly hair. It's sometimes translated as the boy with long hair and fingernails. And it's a book of German, not even folk tales, they weren't even that old. Somebody in the 19th century apparently decided that there weren't good children's stories for his children, so he'd write his own and do the illustrations as well. I'll show you some more of those in a second. Shock-Headed Peter, he's a boy that refuses to comb his hair or cut his fingernails, and he ends up becoming a kind of freak show, and all he can do, he can't hold down a proper job, and he just ends up on stage being stared at. Yeah, okay, well, I was going to say it was really unrealistic, but alright. But then there's the dreadful story of the matches, where, this is from Wikipedia, so it's all to be trusted. A girl plays with matches and burns to death. Children's story, couldn't find children's story that were appropriate for his own children. There's I'll come to that. There's the story of Bad Frederick. This is lovely. A violent boy terrorises animals and people. Eventually he's bitten by a dog, who goes on to eat the boy's sausages while he's bedridden. What worse could happen? Now, where it says a violent boy terrorises animals and people, it starts with him pulling the wings of flies, which I guess children do that. He then throws a kitten down some stairs, and there's a picture of it with a brick on its back, stone cold dead. And then it says, and worse than that, he whipped poor Mary. Mary's a young woman, like twice his height. It's not like a riding crop, it's not like a bit of string. He's got a fucking Indiana Jones whip, and he's just having at her. And apparently the moral of the story is that a dog will eat your sausages if you whip a woman. So that's children's story in the 19th century. The one I want to talk about is the little boy, the tale of story of Little Sucker Thumb. That's his name. So here's how it goes in full. One day, Mama said, "Conrad dear, I must go out and leave you here. But mind now, Conrad, what I say. Don't suck your thumb while I'm away. The great tall tailor always comes to little boys that suck their thumbs. And ere they dream what he's about, he takes his great sharp scissors and cuts their thumbs clean off." That doesn't even fucking rhyme, it's just awful. And then, you know, they never grow again. It's insult to injury, isn't it? You're going to get your thumbs cut off and then they never grow again. Of course they don't grow again. They're severed fucking digits. Mama had scarcely turned her back. The thumb was in. Alack, alack. The door flew open. In he ran. The great long red-legged scissor man. "Oh, children, see, the tailor's come and caught our little sucker thumb." Snip, snap, snip, the scissors go. And Conrad cries, "Oh, oh, oh." Snip, snap, snip, they go so fast that both his thumbs are off at last. Mama comes home. There Conrad stands and looks quite sad, and shows his hands. "Ah," said Mama, "I knew he'd come, to naughty little sucker thumb." Now there's a number of issues in that story. I don't know if you picked up any as you went. And as morality tales go, like sucking your thumb, it's not a cardinal sin. It's not as bad as whipping a woman or killing a kitten. So it kind of seemed unfair that you permanently lose, and it specifies permanently lose digits because you suck your thumbs. I'll show you a picture. There's the tailor with his unlikely proportioned scissors. That boy is not more than 10 years old, is he? And sucking your thumb at 10, that's quite late. My sister sucked her thumb until she was 18. Saw a girl in the Western Bank once. She was reading something on her iPad and sucking her thumb, and I thought, good on you. All power to your thumb. But yeah, so as morality goes, like, she warns him that he will have his thumbs cut off if he carries on sucking his thumbs, but it doesn't seem, you could say that to anyone, that if you didn't like what they were doing, like, don't like your glasses, if you don't stop wearing those glasses, I'll stick a pork you up your arse. Now, is that a morality tale, or is that me being a fucking cunt? Yeah, it's me being a cunt, I'm sorry. I love your glasses, they look great. No, actually, they look better on. Put them on. Your eyes look weird, mate. So I thought to deal with those kind of problematic morality of that story, I thought I'd kind of write a sort of trilogy, or is it a quadrilogy? I've lost track. Sort of to retell that tale. So here's the story of Little Sucker Thumb. One day, Mama said, "Conrad, dear, I must go out and leave you here. But mind now, Conrad, what I say, don't suck your thumb while I'm away." And Conrad turned to his mother and said, "Sorry, whoa, backtrack. You must go out and leave me here." "Yes, my dear, I must go out and leave you." "Well, I'm 10 years old, max. You can't just leave me alone in a house. What if burglars came? I don't know how to set traps." "I must go out and leave you here." No, you can't just repeat that and it be... And what was the thing about don't suck your thumb while I'm away? Ah, that's right. The great tall tailor always comes to little boys that suck their thumbs, and ere they dream what he's about, blah, 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 blah. You heard when I did it earlier, but she does it for real in my story, I think. To which little Conrad said, "What the fuck? I've never heard that. Why would a tailor come in my house? Are you not locking the door? You're leaving me alone in a house with an open door, and you think a tailor's going to come in only if you suck your thumb? I don't care if it's only a suck like that. I'm your child. You're supposed to be protecting me, not just..." And the door closed, and Conrad was all alone. Feeling quite down, since his mother had left him all alone. Alack, the thumb was in, scarcely had she turned her back. And the door flew open, and in he ran, the great long red-legged scissor man. And it's the tailor with the big... Do you remember that bit? That's the tailor with his giant scissors. To which Conrad responds, "What the fuck? Genuinely a tailor in my house?" Yeah, I'm afraid I'm here to cut up your thumbs, mate." You're here to what?" "I'm here to cut up your thumbs. Yeah, it's bad to suck your thumbs, so I'm just going to cut them off." To which Conrad responded, "You can't do... My name is Little Sucker Thumb. I'm actually called Little Sucker Thumb. I'm supposed to suck my fucking thumbs. What else would I do? I can't change my name." "It's not my problem, mate. I'm a tailor. We cut off thumbs. Have you not heard the story? You were warned." "What do you mean I was... Have you been speaking to my mum?" "No, it's quite a common story anyway. I don't even know Mary." Anyway, here are the scissors. And with that, snip, snip, snap. Oh, the thumbs were off. To which Conrad responded, "Jesus fucking Christ! Oh my God, there's blood! There's blood! Oh God! Why would you do that? Why would you do that?" And the tailor said, That's my aim. I'm a tailor. That's what I'm doing. I'm off now." To which Little Sucker Thumb replied, "Okay, this is getting really fucked up. I'm calling the police." To which the tailor responded, "Well, good luck with that, with your all your digits there, and shall I wait around for a century or so for the phone to be invented and a functional police force?" "No, I'm just going to fuck off. Cheerio." And the tailor left. That's the end of the tailor from Little Sucker Thumb. And now for the story of Lionel Child Mutilator, the tailor. Back at the tailor's office, or, workshop, I don't know where tailors work, I don't really give a fuck. Lionel Child Mutilator returned to find his friend, John, other tailor, I don't care. "Oh, Lionel, you're back," John said. "Yeah, I didn't think you were in today." "No, I just thought I'd bring back the scissors to clean up. I borrowed the big scissors and they're a bit messy." "Oh, yeah, I know how that happens." Tell you what though," John said, "have you heard the news?" What news?" About limbs getting cut off in town." "What, like fingers and that?" Oh no, like proper whole limbs. No, I wouldn't have bothered to telling you if it was just like some kid getting his thumbs cut off. That's hardly news, is it? Oh right, yeah. Wow, limbs. That's seriously dark. I know, right? Imagine tailoring without limbs. It'd be tricky. It would be tricky. Yeah. So you watch yourself. Don't go wandering the streets and hang out somewhere where you're likely to get your limbs severed. Troubled, Lionel turned to John. Did I call him John? I called him John. And said, "Like where?" But answer came then none. And that's the end of the tale of Lionel Child Mutilator the Tailor. Now the tale of Tommy Hackoff Limbs. As Tommy Hackoff Limbs entered the tailor's office, he saw Mr. Child Mutilator in front of him, and he espoused this phrase: "Oh, holy, fuck, Jesus, keep back," as he watched the fountaining wellspring of blood pissing out of the head of John the other tailor, whatever I called him. "You've just cut off his head! I thought you were... Who are you? Are you the guy that cuts off limbs?" I'm Tommy Hackoff Limbs." "Why did you cut off my mate's head?" Just a mistake. Sorry. It's quite emotional, this. Lionel Child Mutilator turned again to Tommy and said, "You've got fucking scissors for arms. What is going on? You freak show, keep away from me. Why are you going around cutting off limbs?" To which Tommy shrugged his shoulders and his scissors sort of jangled, and he said, "I'm Tommy Hackoff Limbs. That's just like, what else would I do? I've got to hack off limbs. That's my name. Hackoff Limbs. It's included in the name. I've got to, that's my MO. What do you expect me to do?" But he was talking to nothing, because Lionel had run from his office, headed across the town square, and to the door of the only place he knew to be safe. Knock, knock, knock. Lionel Child Mutilator knocked upon his own door, rattling at it. "Why are you locked? Why have you locked it? Mary, for the love of God, let me in!" From inside, he heard a mumbling noise. What is it?" It's me. It's Lionel. I've come back. I did the job for you." From under the bed sheets in Lionel Child Mutilator's house, the muffled voice of Billy Peeves in his beard. Peeves in his beard? Yeah, or Peebie Lice. That was what I was going to say. Peebie Lice in his beard said, "What's up, baby? What's going on?" Mary replied, "Shh, he's back. Shh. Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute," Mary called. And Lionel Child Mutilator knocked again at the door. "Seriously, I cut off your kid's fucking thumbs for you. Let me in now." He's not, I don't really care about him. I left him alone in the house. You can do what you like. Just let me in. But then knocking came there no more. There we go. Oh, that was supposed to be in the story. That was supposed to be the story of Mary, for the love of God, called Social Services. And that was the end of that. And now we return to... I've thrown it on the floor and I want it back. And now we come back to the story of Little Sucker Thumb, part 2. Thump, thump, thump came the knocking at the door of Little Sucker Thumb's house. As he fumbled with his remaining digits to open the door, leaving a gory trail on the door frame, he finally saw his mother in the door, and she said to him, "Ah, I knew he'd come, to naughty Little Sucker Thumb." To which Little Sucker Thumb squinted and went, "Where are your arms, Mum?" And she explained that they'd been cut off by somebody called Tommy Hackoff Limbs, and Little Sucker Thumb put his hands on his hips and went, "Right, yeah, that's how that goes down. So the morality of you gave me a warning, so it's fine to cut off my thumbs? I don't think so. But the morality of you get other people to sever bits of me, and you get bits of you severed, yeah, that you got what's coming." And then his mum says, "Oh yeah, but I didn't get a warning, so yeah, check." And then they bled to death, the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed children's author to be Spleeny Dodson.